The captain secretly poured a bottle of vodka into his drink. None of the passengers on the plane noticed. The captain skillfully slipped the bottle into the trash can. Then he drank all of the spiked drink. After that, he fell asleep in the cockpit. This bizarre behavior shocked the new co-pilot. The flight attendant said that this wasn't the first time the captain had done this. Just as she finished speaking, an accident occurred. The scene was marked by severe turbulence. The violent shaking left the passengers panicking. Even the co-pilot was on edge. Only the captain, who had just woken up, remained calm. He first instructed the flight attendant to notify the passengers to fasten their seatbelts. Then he confidently took control of the aircraft. But at that moment, the plane suddenly lost control and began plummeting straight downward. He hurriedly instructed the co-pilot to pull up the control column. But no matter how they tried, they couldn't pull the plane up. The captain, unsure of the situation, quickly notified the control tower to immediately enter emergency mode. To slow the plane's descent, the captain dumped fuel to prevent an explosion. Then he instructed the co-pilot to retract the landing gear and prepare for an emergency landing. Then the bold captain actually had the plane fly backward. Such a daring maneuver saved most of the passengers, but 6 passengers unfortunately lost their lives. Although this was a plane malfunction, the captain had been drinking that day. If this were discovered, not only would the captain face imprisonment, but the airline would also be implicated. The company's executives could not allow such a thing to happen. Soon, the investigation results were released. The air crash was indeed caused by a plane malfunction, not pilot error. The responsibility for the 6 deaths was attributed to the aircraft parts manufacturer. It was thought that the matter had been resolved, but investigators found 2 empty bottles in the trash bin on the plane. This indicated that someone had been drinking during the flight. To clear his name, the pilot would attend the hearing scheduled for the next day. This was something the lawyer hadn't anticipated. Fortunately, one of the flight attendants who had tragically lost her life also had alcohol in her system. They could simply shift the blame onto her. Though this was a good plan, the pilot began to feel inexplicably restless. That night, the captain couldn't sleep. He got up and opened the refrigerator. It was filled with drinks, but there wasn't a single bottle of alcohol. Later, the captain went to the adjacent suite. It turned out that the lawyer, fearing he might drink secretly, had moved all the alcohol there. He took out a bottle to look at it, intending to smell it but definitely not drink it. The next day, the lawyer came to pick him up. Upon opening the room, he was completely stunned. The floor was littered with empty bottles, and the captain was lying in the bathroom, reeking of alcohol.